The question?
How to overcome mental anxiety?
Okay, mental anxiety. Let's see what is anxiety. Could be mental. Any anxiety, as I spoke before, we talked about fears. But on the other hand, person his mental state, that how he feels mentally, obviously from stress, the adrenaline, the cortisol impacts on his mental state. But there is also another thing that impacts. It also impacts on his physiology that we're gonna talk maybe in another video. So he doesn't need to overcome this anxiety. He needs to overcome fears that lead to anxiety. Now, if he already has these panic attacks and issues like that, then it's different topic to talk about. But he has to work with fears. There's a lot of different fears that doesn't let him feel the way he wants to feel, fulfilled. You can call it happy, because they stop those channels where we can exchange the energy, and you cannot feel those endorphins, serotonin, all the other, the dopamine, and all those hormones that impact in your good health. And when you want to feel, you can say good. So you're going to be anxious, you're going to be in stress, you're not going to feel well, because that's the root, the fears. That's what we're talking about in this vector psychology and all my videos. That's what we're going to get rid of. People, also there is different types of fears. You can call some fears like chronic fears, and some fears like natural fears that we need for survival. You don't need to get rid of the fear and jumping on the roof or trying to run across the highway where you can get hurt or killed. We need those fears, but some kind of chronic fears that don't let us feel those endorphins, don't let us feel this fulfillment. Now, what is chronic fear? It's fear to lose your job, to lose your spouse, lose money, lose all this kind of stuff. And that's what impacts your health, because we're going to talk about that more. And that's main thing that you have to work with. And then anxiety, panic attacks, and first fears.